Hello and welcome to Izzy B Crafts. Today I will be putting a winter scene inside of this cupboard slash drawer decorating piece. You will need a hot glue gun, E6000 clear glue, fake snow, clear tacky glue, bottle brush trees, paint brushes, paint markers in gold and white. You will also need a paint sealant, and you will need extra hot glue sticks. I am also using gesso and masking tape. I'm starting off by painting the little heart knob on the drawer with gesso before going in with the gold paint marker. I also did this to the little knob on the front of the cupboard. I want to give another shout out to the Crafty Space. It's a really awesome YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description box below. Go check her out and subscribe. Now I am going to be going in with the paint marker. Make sure to shake your paint markers before you use them. So it's tricky to get on the edges of the heart, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking the gold paint marker, pressing it down on a paint palette, and then just taking a paintbrush and painting the edges of the heart. So there's some little pegs to hold the cupboard in place, and they can easily come out. So I'm just gonna glue that in with some E6000 so that they won't pop out. Luckily they can still move, and I thought that the drawer would still be able to hinge even though those were glued in place. But the E6000 kind of just acted as like a little pocket keeping them in place. Then I am going in with gesso on the inside, painting the bottom of the cupboard in white to make it look like snow, and so that when you put the fake snow down, you can't see the wood through it. Then I am going in with a light robin's egg blue acrylic paint. And I am putting that down near the bottom, and this is where I use the masking tape so that I wouldn't get paint on the gesso. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing in the background. He's just yelling at me. Then I am taking a navy blue and placing it above the robin's egg blue. Meanwhile, the robin's egg blue is still wet. Then I am blending the two colors together to make it look like a nice night sky. Now I'm just taking off the masking tape. So now I'm taking a white paint pen and just painting little dots all over so that it looks like stars. So you'll notice that the background isn't painted. That's because I did this before I painted it. But I wanted the trees to be more flat up against the back of the cupboard, so I was just using a little test Christmas tree, I guess you could say, to test what would work. What I ended up doing is cutting a part of the back of the Christmas tree and a bit of the top just so that it could fit, because it was a bit too tall. And with the other Christmas trees, they had bases, whether this one didn't. I didn't want to wreck the bases, so that's why I cut off the top instead of the bottom. I guess I got confused and I realized that this one had a base, but with the other ones I didn't want to wreck the base, but I did not end up using this one. Then on the top, I'm just taking some navy blue paint and I'm painting a little Christmas tree. And I did kind of do some dry brushing of that robin's egg blue, and I did a little star on the top of the tree as well. Once I was done with the little Christmas tree, now I can place the Christmas trees in. You want to make sure that the background is painted before you glue the trees in, because otherwise you're not going to be able to paint the background. I made this mistake at first here. I did forget to paint the background. It was my intention. I just forgot to do it. This is optional, but I decided to put on some fairy lights in amongst the trees, and I did end up gluing some smaller trees on the front to hide the wires. This is the finished project. I really liked it, and I did seal it with the paint sealant. And I love how it looks like lit up. Don't forget to go check out the Crafty Space. Again, I will be leaving a link in the description box below. This is what it looks like when it's not lit up, but when it's opened. I really like it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.